Hello guys, and welcome to another Wonder Trade Wednesday video, and this is my first stream highlight video. Okay, so yesterday I went ahead and I did my second ever live stream of my Wonder Trading over on my Twitch channel, which is the same as my YouTube, BarakiXY. And yeah, if you like what you see, then please come along next Wednesday and watch the stream, where you can see much more of the Wonder Trading. And you can get in on the Wonder Cup battles as well, which happened towards the end of the stream. It was really nice to see quite a few new faces coming down to the stream. I have to say, I really appreciate all the support that I'm getting right now. I'm sitting currently at 70 subscribers on YouTube, which is immense, and I am really going to try and push for 100 by the end of the summer. Because, yeah, that's just a target that I've tried to set myself. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. So anyway, if you have a look at the screen right now, you can see that I bred and traded some Beldum this week in honour of Metagross being revealed as the next Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution. Mega Metagross looks awesome as well. So as you can see here, we have 5 IV Beldums. They are all 5 IVs for sure. I just didn't have time to mark them, but I was breeding with 6 IV Pokemon, so happy days. They are jolly, clear body with the old takedown maneuver, and I nicknamed them all Mega Titan, and that nickname was courtesy of one of my subscribers, Ben. Suggested it for me, and yeah, so I thought, well, I've got nothing better to nickname them right now, so we're going to go ahead and nickname them Mega Titan. So thanks a lot, Ben, for that feedback. That was awesome. And thanks a lot for coming out to the stream. So, as you can see here, we've gone straight into our very first Wonder Trade. Now, for the highlight stream, I do plan on showing any particularly fantastic Wonder Trades that I get. Unfortunately, this week, I wasn't particularly successful in the Wonder Trade. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you my first couple of Wonder Trades and then probably my last ones. So, you can see yeah, what we got. So, my first Pokemon was a Noivern. No, a Noibat, excuse-moi. There we go. And Japanese name from Ghost Girl. Thank you very much, Ghost Girl. That was just fantastic. So, I just have to... sorry, I apologise. I'm being distracted by my phone. Yeah, so if you did come along to the stream, you probably noticed that it wasn't the best quality, but I have had a text message from my internet provider who have told me that today I can expect my brand new fibre optic broadband connection to be up and running tomorrow. I have my new wireless router all ready to get set up, so hopefully that is going to mean that my streams will be of a much better quality, and I might be able to get somebody onto a call with me if I can figure out the technical issues that's holding that back at the moment. So as you can see here, we have got the second Beldum being Wonder Traded, and it's searching for a partner, but I know there are partners out there because it is Wonder Trade Wednesday after all. It's a nice day for a Wonder Trade from Celeste in Idaho in the United States, and I think I know what she sent me, and I think I was quite disappointed. It was a tentacle, and I said, that is not tentacle, that is tentacruel. And then I remembered thinking to myself, oh Beck, you need to get some better jokes. So, as you can see, that is what we snagged there in our second Wonder Trade. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot else that we got coming through. You're going to see some of them later. I'm going to show you my box in a minute of what came through. But, you know, we didn't snag anything big. It's unfortunate that last week's Wonder Trade stream didn't capture properly, because I did actually get some decent ones, and I won my first Wonder Cup battles last week, but unfortunately, yeah, I was unable to turn them into a video. So anyway, what are we doing now? Oh, going back to our box. Here we go. So I'm sorting out my team for the Wonder Cup battles. I do make a derp soon as well. So you can see there's that Noibat that we got first of all. And I'm going to go through the other Pokemon too, just to see what's what. We got Caterpie, Ghastly, we got Illumise, which I was not very happy about. Goomy, Bread Up there, and another Noibat, Charmander. Yeah, Shelgon there, not too bad, that Shelgon. As you can see, we've not got an awful lot of well-bred Pokemon. Even that Honedge there didn't have all the egg moves and stuff. We've got a bog standard Tentacool. Yes, we did snag 2 Magikarp on the Wonder Trade, which was interesting. Yeah, and we got Schnutthelm from Germany there. And we've got a Monkey. There's our second Magikarp. Absol, Avatar. So, you know, a 3 IV Scyther. So I'm just gonna. I was just going ahead and checking what Vacuum Wave actually did because I couldn't quite remember. It's not a move that I particularly use very often. Yeah, we got the Turtoga, which was nice, but you know, not that powerful. Flabébé, yeah, we don't want that. As Vivian, not bad. Considering putting Vivian into the team. Another Tentacool, Zuzu. And we had a Ladian coming through at the end. That was the last Pokemon that we received. So I'm going ahead and select my team right now. So really struggling to decide what to do here. Because you can see, like, my team last week, I had Bombsnow, I had Conkeldurr, that Rotom, Hariyama. I was able to, and a Miniwan there as well. But yeah, I didn't have the power this time. It was a Bombsnow and Conkeldurr, which is called Randy Orton. That really helped me out last week in the Winter Cup. So, you know, I struggled through picking out my Pokemon. I went for the Zuzu because, you know, it just didn't have the moveset that I was hoping it would have. But anyway, went for the Vivian. Didn't consider the Monkey at all. And then, you know, I was thinking maybe we bring the Goomy, the Honedge no good, and maybe the Scyther, but you know, oh, I'm struggling. We did bring the Ladian and the Shelgon, but I'm trying to decide what to pick for my last Pokemon. And actually, in hindsight, I wish I'd brought Paris. I think maybe because it has Mega Absorb or something that would probably have come in handy. But anyway, you know, hindsight's a fantastic thing. I go for the Larvitar instead. So, okay, now I get myself, and this is where the derps really start to happen. This was late on in the stream and I was getting super tired. So, we decide to get into a 1v1 with Buttery Buzz because Princess Koo was getting herself sorted. The Solid Star was ready, but yeah, we were waiting on Princess Koo for our free-for-all, so I was like, yeah, okay, let's get into a 1v1 with Butters, you know, brilliant. Oh, and the guys who I battled with, their Twitter at name things are on the layout, so and I'll link you to them in below. If you fancy hitting them up for a battle or just some chats, they're all really good people. So I challenged my friend Justin to a battle. And I set it up. Now, I want to just prepare you for the fact that you need to remember that I have never 1v1 battled anyone before on X and Y. Okay, so this is the proviso right here. All I've done before are Wonder Cup free-for-alls. So I'm like, yeah, come on then, let's fight. I got to choose my Pokemon. Right, okay, so which 3 Pokemon am I going to use? Because, Justin's got a Magnezone, Justin's got a Lapras, a Heracross, a Medicham, Noctowl, and Trevenant. So I'm thinking, right, which 3 Pokemon of mine are going to be good? I'm going through the thought process. I'm thinking, well, I'm not even sure. So I went for Vivian because I'm thinking that, I don't know what I was thinking. No, that's right, I changed my mind. I went for Ladian because of Ladian got Mach Punch. And I thought, we'll go for Absol because of the Dark type move. That'd be good against the Trevenant. And then I'm thinking, what am I going to bring? Well, for my 3rd Pokemon. And I'm sure at this point you're all going to start screaming and shouting at the screen, Beck, it's a 1v1. You bring 6 Pokemon. I'm still derping around thinking, well, what's my third one going to be? Or is it going to be Zuzu? Or it could be, shall I bring Shelgon? He's got that fire type move. That might be helpful. Blah, 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 blah. Dragon type. Rah, rah, rah. Meanwhile, the people on my stream are like, you pick 6 Pokemon. You've got to pick 6 Pokemon. And I'm like, what? You what? I've got to pick 6 Pokemon? So here I am, derping around thinking, let's have a look at this Larvitar. And it's like, oh, I've got 8 seconds left. Right, better pick one. And then everyone's screaming at me, you need 6 Pokemon. I'm like, what? You what? Oh no, what? Justin's got 6. What? Ah, derp. So I go into the battle with 3 Pokemon against 6 Pokemon. We all know where this is going. Justin is issuing a challenge and we may as well not even bother. Because how are my 3 lame Pokemon going to take on his Pokemon, given that he has got Magnezone, Lapras, and all of the stuff that you have seen already. Sheesh. So I try and go for the Supersonic, thinking, well, maybe if we confuse his Pokemon, that's going to help. He goes for the Wing attack, which is obviously super effective because Ladian is also Bug type. So there's nothing Ladian can do here. So I go for the switch out. I go for the Absol, thinking that a Dark type move might be good against Noctowl. Unfortunately, Absol, the only move he's got is Pursuit. But my thinking here is that I'm just going to have to try it. And also knowing that Noctowl has got Psychic type moves, Absol is going to resist those. So we go in for the Dark type move, hoping that it's going to do some decent damage. And Noctowl eats it up. Goes for the takedown. That does loads. Oh, no. It doesn't do too bad. So I'm sitting pretty there. But I know that Pursuit's not going to do anything. So, but my other moves are not going to be that effective either. So we go for another Pursuit. And yeah, it does decent damage. So I'm thinking, you know what? If I had 6 Pokemon, I'd probably be doing not too bad right now. Because we're going to go both down. Go for the quick attack to take out that Noctowl. For sure. And that's great. So I'm sitting here thinking, do you know what? Honestly, if I had 6 Pokemon, at least I would have been able to put up some kind of fight. But that's my derp. That's my fault. So out comes Trevenant. So I'm thinking, well, you know what? Absol can just at least perhaps get off a Pursuit. So we go for it. We do go for it. I don't know why I was thinking there, but we definitely do. We go for Pursuit because that is the only move that Absol can give. But, it doesn't make any difference because one Horn Leech there is just going to take out Absol without a single problem. So I've got the problem now of choosing between Ladian or Zuzu. So, without, I've got no chance at all. So, it doesn't really matter what I do. I'm looking at the moves. I'm thinking, well, do you know what? It doesn't even matter. So we go in for the Zuzu because it's got more HP. But unfortunately, the only moves we've got that can do anything are water type moves, which is not going to be very effective. But you know what? The nail in our coffin was hit when we decided that we only needed 3 Pokemon. How ridiculous. How ridiculous. Anyway, it's not very effective on us right there. So we go in again for another Aqua Tail because, well, we have no choice. Oh, and then we get confused. The confused hacks. The confused hacks. Oh, and by this time I'm just like, Justin, just finish me off. Please just finish me off. It's doing my head in. So yeah, instead of finishing me off, he just decides to rub salt into the wound by, bringing out the Lapras. And I'm just like, well, do you know what? This is ridiculous. Yeah, so he can set up the Perish Song and drag out this battle far longer than it needs to. Oh, it's making me really cross having to watch it again because I just sit here thinking, Beck, if you had 3 Pokemon. I reckon the Lapras would still have been a major problem, but, you know, not as big as a problem as it is now. So I'm like, come on, just get on with it, Justin. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go into Ladian because there's nothing I can do right now. Randy sets up the rain dance. Of course he does. You know what? Just why not? Just attack us. Just attack us and finish it off. Seriously, though. So annoying. I have not got much choice. I went for the Mach Punch because Ice type and yeah, all the things. But, you know, one Ice Beam is just going to take us down without even a problem. Lapras has got that Perish count, number 1, so if he stays in, I'm thinking he's probably just going to switch out right now. So I'm like, Zuzu come in, Lapras is going to switch out. I'm going to go for Double Edge, I think. Yep. Thinking that there was going to be a switch. There wasn't a switch. Oh, but that still did loads of damage. More damage than I was expecting. But Lapras is now going to go down to that Perish song. You know what? You can do that when you've got 6 Pokemon against 3 Pokemon. You can sacrifice your Lapras. Stupid. So stupid. So, okay, brings out his Meditite. Love Meditite. I've got so much more respect for that Meditite now. After playing through Soul Silver with my Meditite called Monkey. Meditite had the Thunder Punch. Why did you not just bring that out to start off with, mate? You know? I'm just thinking, Justin, you could have wrapped that up so much quicker because you just wanted to make me suffer for my ridiculous mistake. Sorry, Butters. I know, well, I don't know. Maybe you just wanted to eke it out for me. It was my fault, and I will not make that mistake again, that is for sure. So, okay, Justin took me out, but that was always going to happen. So, we now have Princess Ku being ready for battle, so we go straight into that next free-for-all battle. Because she's all sorted out. She's got all of her Wonder-traded Pokemon ready to battle. So we go straight into a multi-battle. The 4 of us, 2v2, but actually it's a free-for-all. So we are inclined to hit whoever we would like. I bring in the same 6 Pokemon because I really consider that there isn't very much else that I could do about it. And this seems to be on the screen for a really long time. And why is that? I can't remember. Was it because my capture card went bonkers? Quite possibly. Oh, no, it didn't. It was fine. I was like sitting there thinking, am I going to have to edit this bit out? No, it's good. So as you can see, I have got the same 6 Pokemon, but if you have a little look what the other guys bring in, so Princess Ku's got the Gligar, the Mightyena, the Aerodactyl, the Charmander, the Minccino, and the Ghastly. Justin has his same team right there that he had against me. And Solid Star Amy has got Electrode, Yamask, Riolu, Phoebus, and another Lapras, and a Gibble. Now, dual Lapras on the same team. I'm looking at that thinking, oh my goodness. You know, if one Lapras was a problem in the previous game, 2 Laprases is just going to be even more of a problem. So I'm bearing that in mind. I'm trying to decide what to do, really. And I'm considering taking in Pokemon like Vivian, who has got the Stun Spore move. And I'm bringing in Shelgon because of the Ember that he has on him. Is it Ember? He's got a Fire-type move, and also, yeah, he's quite bulky. So we've got Princess Ku and me versus Buttery Butters and Solid Star. And they're coming in there. So there is Justin and Solid Star right there issuing the challenge. And they are sending out, well, we've got Amy's Lapras and Justin's Meditite. And out comes Princess Ku with her Gligar. And me with my Shelgon. So I'm sitting there thinking, well, crap bags, that Lapras has got Ice Beam. So do I go for the Protect right now to see what happens? I feel I may have protected myself just to feel out the air. I did. I went for Protect just to feel out the field, see what was going to happen. And this is the bit that I hate, where everybody else is making up their minds about what they're going to do. That's like angry Shelgon. Don't mess with me. So we put up the Protect. And Gligar goes for Venoshock, which is not going to do anything against that Meditite. And Lapras tries to use Freeze Dry against us, that Ice type move. But, you know, then I go into my team and realise that I'm in big trouble. Because any Ice type move is going to really, really hurt my Pokemon. So I make the decision to stay in with Shelgon, because honestly, a switch really wouldn't have done me any favours anyway. So I decide that I'm going to go ahead and try and do some damage to somebody while I'm on the field. I'm sat here wondering why Gligar didn't go for Acrobatics straight away on that Meditite, rather than using Venoshock to start off with. But, you know, that's Pokemon sometimes. Doesn't always make sense. So then I knew what was coming. Look at that, double trouble. So now I know I am screwed. I'm absolutely royally screwed. This week's Wonder Cup, I'm thinking to myself, this week's Wonder Cup is just going to be a disaster, because I did not get Wonder Trade anything that was particularly useful, and Justin and Amy are sitting pretty with 2 Lapras, probably both with Ice-type moves, so I throw up another Protect. I'm just like, come on, if I can, let's see if I can let Princess Ku deal with everybody else, and see if I can just sit pretty. I'm wishing I had my Trapinch with Fisher, because, you know, that Trapinch is boss. You guys missed that last week. I may as well tell you the story while you watch my demise. Okay, so last week, first Wonder Trade Wednesday stream. Unfortunately, the software that I stream with was also capturing my video. But it captured it in some kind... Well, it captured it, but when I tried to open the file, view the file, edit the file, it wasn't having any of it. I couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't convert it into any other format, so I completely lost it all. Which is a great, great big shame, because I got into a pretty awesome Wonder Cup battle, and I brought my Trapinch that I got from the Wonder Trade, and it had Fisher. And so I was battling, and I was definitely battling against Butters. Who else was I battling against? Who else was in that battle? Let me think. Dude, was it playing with... it was Bonfire. I think it was Bonfire Pen. Butters and Bonfire Pen, was it? And me and Amy, possibly. I can't remember quite who got into that battle, because there was a few swapping and changings that week. I apologise if it was like Trainerati or somebody else, or Juan maybe. No, I don't think it was Juan. Who was in that battle with the awesome Fisher. Maybe it was John. Maybe it was John. I think it might have been John. John with a Noivern. And they were all fighting each other. And I was just sat there on the field, like nobody was touching me at all. This little Trapinch was just sat there. They obviously underestimated my abilities. So I'm sat there thinking, well, I can't really do very much right now. So yeah, I'm just going to spam Fisher and see what happens. And I hit Fisher twice. I hit Butters twice with a Fisher. It was amazing. You know, I love the animation on X and Y where Fisher just like completely drops your Pokemon straight through a hole in the battlefield. So that was pretty incredible. Yeah, so there's the story. So in honour of my my awesome trap inch with Fisher, I've been trying to I've been pokegenning Pokemon into my Platinum ROM so that I can do my Eevee Lock Let's Play. So I've been creating all the different Eevees and evolutions that I need for that run through. So while I was doing that, I thought it would be quite amusing to create a Shinx that knows Fisher. So yeah, so currently my moveset is Thunderfang, Ice Fang, Fire Fang and Fisher. Watch out everybody, I am a shiny Shinx not to be messed with. So as you can see, I'm going for the old Stally tactics. Not only was I protecting with my Shelgon, I'm also going to go ahead and start protecting with my Vivillon as well. And going for the Stun Spore too. But, you know, I'm kind of thinking that if I can get the paralysis on, at least I'm helping out a little bit. Whew. So we've got Phoebus joining us on the field. And obviously, as kind of predicted, Justin goes for that powerful switch into Magnezone. So, you know, Stun Spore, not going to do anything against Magnezone. And that if that fly is coming down on top of his head, it's not going to do anything either. So what I do is I go ahead and protect up because I am not sure what is going to happen next. I've got a feeling the Magnezone might go for me. And so in which case, you know, I'm throwing up that protect again. The idea is to try and just stall out for as long as I can. Hopefully let Princess Ku deal quite a bit of damage and then kind of see what I can do afterwards. That my team is just not very strong against the guys that I'm facing right now. So Aerodactyl drops down from the sky, hits Magnezone and does nothing. Just bounces off that tin skull and then gets hit by that Thundershock. Taken out. Bish bash bosh. Not even a problem. The rain clears up, which is nice. And I am left to decide what to do. There isn't very much I can do, so I go ahead and try and get that paralyze off on the Barpow, but goes for the confusion, of course, trolling me with confusion. Okay, so I'm thinking, right, that Hex is going to stop me, but it didn't. So I got the paralysis off of the Phoebus, which is cool. And now I'm thinking, come on. Oh, and Justin turns on his partner. He's hungry for the victory now. And to be fair, before the battle, the girls were all sort of egging each other on to everybody gang up on Justin. So I guess he's getting his own back right now. I'm sitting here thinking, well, what's going to happen next? We've got a Riolu coming out onto the field and tried to use Protect and successful. So coming through that Confusion twice now, which is not even bad. He's going to go for the Thunderbolt and takes out the Riolu. So, you know, Justin's rage is real right now. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so it's Magnezone versus Vivillon. What am I going to do? And then the Lapras comes out, and I'm thinking, well, that Lapras is asleep. And now, Justin, is he going to turn on that Lapras too? And I'm fairly convinced that that is what he's going to do. Because, you know, he has taken out the Phoebus, he's taken out the Riolu. And so I just kind of like hedge my bets, go for the Lapras. And I'm kind of sitting here thinking, come on, Justin, just do it. He goes for the Metal Sound. And going for the Special D drop. He's going to take out that Lapras. I'm sitting here thinking he's going to take out that Lapras. That is definitely what he's going to do. So I've got a choice to make. I'm going to help him. He doesn't need any help really. And perhaps there maybe I should have gone for the switch into Larvitar maybe. But, yeah, there's nothing that Lapras can do if it's asleep. So, out it goes. So now, I'm sitting here. I've got me and my Vivillon and my Larvitar against Justin with his Magnezone. And something else. Can't remember what else. So, I'm like, well, what? So I throw up the protect. Because why not? Let's stall this out a little bit more. And then I'm just thinking, well, there's nothing I can do. I'm going to switch in. Am I? I thought I switched. Because I'm looking there. Yeah, I'm looking there thinking, well, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Let's switch into Larvitar. Predicting that Thunderbolt, and that's not going to have any effect on Larvitar. So out comes Larvitar. Although I'm fully aware that Larvitar can't really do too much to Magnezone. It is only a matter of time before this match is over. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, well, the only thing that I can use is Rock Slide. So out comes the Rock Slide. But it doesn't matter because Flash Cannon comes first and wipes out Larvitar. The victory goes to Butters. And I feel... oh, no, the victory doesn't go to Butters because I've got Vivian, but it's only a matter of time right now. Yeah, I could throw up the Protect again. Because why not? Because there's nothing that, I'm just putting off the inevitable. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just gone for Tackle and just took my fate. I decide that I may as well just do it. Tackle doesn't do anything. I mean, like 1 hit point probably. And the game is over and Justin is victorious. Everybody round of applause for Justin. Woo! That's what you get for taunting Mr. Butters. So, okay, so we go down to a defeat. And, we decide that, yeah, we're going to go in for another battle. And this time, randomly, Justin ends up on my team. And so it is me and Justin. Yes, my in-game name on my capture card. On my Wonder Trade game is Cass. That's not my real name. We all know my real name is Beck. Anyway, so I'm with Justin and he's brought a slightly different team. He switched out his Magnezone for his Wigglytuff. Which I think if you asked him about it now, I think he would just kind of agree that maybe he would have really ought to have kept in his Magnezone. As you can see there, we've got Princess Coo with Dragonite there coming into the team. And we've got Amy there rocking another dragon type. I'm sitting here thinking, good grief, we've got the dragons. And just panicking about the fact that we've got nothing that can really do any damage. I go for the Zuzu because Zuzu is kind of bulk. I go for the Larvitar thinking that rock type moves might be quite helpful. And I'm pondering about what should I bring in last. Just kind of shaking my head thinking, well, what's the point? Because I really don't feel like this is going to go down any differently to how it went down before. And so at the end of the day... excuse me. At the end of the day, I go for Absol because I'm thinking that a dark type might be good against the ghost type on Princess Coo's team. So, here we go. We get the last... This is the last battle, I think. We get the next Wonder Cup battle up and running. So, here we go. Justin comes out with a Heracross. I come out with my Zuzu. Princess Coo starts off again with her Gligar. And Amy Solistar has got her Gibble. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, well, good grief. Good grief. There's not much we can do right here. So I'm thinking, like, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Oh, crap bags. So I'm thinking, right, okay, let's go for Larvitar. And we'll go for the Rock Slide because at least that's going to hit 2 Pokemon. And casually, Justin slides into the Lapras. So, double switch there on our side, which I guess is not always great. Gligar is going to go for the Acrobatics, which is going to do decent damage to Lapras, but not that much. And we've got the Iron Head coming through on Larvitar, which is super effective and hurts a lot. I go for the rock slide because I know that's going to hit both of them at the same time, even if it's not going to be particularly powerful. And hope and pray that we get the chance to get that coming through. Okay, so Amy goes in for the electrode, thinking electric type moves against that Lapras are going to be meaning that it's not going to be anywhere near as much trouble as it was last time. Justin takes out the Gligar with that super effective Ice Beam. And then my Rock Slide hits. Unfortunately, obviously that one target was gone, so we just get the electrode this time. And it does, what, about a quarter damage, a third's damage, which is not bad, I guess. I'm sitting here thinking, well, Larvitar's not got very much HP left, so unfortunately it's not going to be able to do much good. Princess Coo comes in with the Ghastly, Phantominus, and my decision is the same as my decision before. If we go for the Rock Slide, we can hit 2 Pokemon, hopefully do something good. Electro Ball is the obvious choice there for the Electrode and easily make short work of that Lapras. They have on their side something that we did not have before. That's electric type Pokemon. Okay, so for the Ghastly goes for Hypnosis, puts me to sleep, which I'm really annoyed about. But I have my magical method to break through hacks. So I'm going to try it on the next turn. Butters is deciding who to send out. So we're sitting here just chilling, waiting for Justin to decide which Pokemon is going to enter the field. He sends Heracross back. And here we go. I try out my tried and true and trusted method of breaking through hacks. And we go for the Rock Slide. Electrode puts up the light screen, which is really irritating. Not too bad for me right now. Phantominus goes for another Hypnosis, and look at that, hitting twice in a row there. We are just not lucky. Me and Butters are just not lucky, but I am lucky because I have my method, my anti-hacks method, and we wake up, and that Rock Slide goes off. So go for the Rock Slide again, may as well, because 2 Pokemon is better than 1. And of course, Trolley Electrode goes for Self-Destruct, knowing it's not going to hurt Phantominus because it's a normal type move. He's fainted. He's flipping gone, taking me down to 3 hit points, and now that Lick takes me out. Self-Destruct, Lick combo. Heracross is still snoozing, which is not bad, but Heracross took that self-destruct like a boss. So I'm just thinking, come on Heracross, wake yourself up. Gibble comes back out, and I bring out the Absol, hoping that I can get that pursuit off against Phantominus and take it down. I obviously am going to go in for that Dark-type move, without a shadow of a doubt. Absol is there, sitting pretty, but we all know what's coming. We all know what's coming. Hypnosis on me. It hits again. I mean, you know what? It's bad luck. Just bad luck hits again and again. Heracross is still asleep. I am asleep. We are just sitting there. Open targets. That outrage, random outrage, hits me because it randomly chooses a target. Right, I'm going for my tried and trusted method of breaking through hacks yet again. And we're going to go for that pursuit on Phantominus. It's going to go for a Lick on Heracross, but he eats it up. And he wakes up and he goes to the Brick Break, which drops that light screen, which is brilliant. But gets affected by that Rough Skin. I wake up again. Oh, yes, I do. Land with the pursuit, which is exactly what I planned to do. I took out that Phantominus. No more Hypnosis hacks. Unfortunately, that outrage goes off and hits me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Absol is gone. And now Gibble, the Gibble is confused because he's outraged too many times. His rage is too much for him to take. Out comes, yes, that's right, Shiny Dragonite. I'm sat here thinking, well, we are screwed. Yeah, we are screwed. If only Zuzu knew play rough. And then we could have at least dealt some kind of damage to that Dragonite. As it is, we've got not a lot going on. You know, we've got this choice between Double Edge and Aqua Tail. And I'm fairly sure I go for the Aqua Tail because we're going to get stabbed from that. It's just a case of deciding who to go up against. But we've got 2 dragons facing us down on this this field. In my opinion, there is not much I can do about it. So I go for the Aqua Tail and I assess the threat. And the threat is Dragonite. So I mean to go for Dragonite, but I accidentally click on Heracross. Fortunately for me, it missed, and Heracross goes for the counter, but because I didn't hit him, he didn't hit anything else. I think that's how it works. So this time I go for the Aqua Tail, and this time I do go for Gibble because he's down to red health. But Dragonite uses Surf, which I think we deal with really well. And Grimmknot faints. Gibble faints because it's taken out. My Aqua Tail therefore hits the Dragonite, but does nothing. Not even a scratch. And Heracross keeps missing with his counter. I'm sitting here thinking, well, I have got nothing else that I can do. That Lapras is coming out. We are screwed. Right here, right now, I'm thinking, come on, Lapras, you take out that Dragonite. But we are properly playing a doubles battle here, it would seem, I think. So I'm sitting here thinking, come on, Dragon. Come on, Lapras, you just hit that Dragonite. Assess the threat right now. We all know who we need to take out. We need to take out that Dragonite. You know, it is the most dangerous thing out here. So I go for the Dragonite, even though my attack's not going to be very effective. Dragonite obviously goes for Heracross because the wing attack's going to be super effective against that bug type. Lapras goes for Freeze Dry, and Lapras takes on me. And I'm just like, what? Come on. And I go for the Aqua Tail again, but it is not going to do anything against that Dragonite. Unfortunately for me. And in comes the Wigglytuff. And I'm thinking, right, okay, cool beans, right now, Butters has got a real good chance. So, I'm considering now, I'm wondering what Helping Hand does, I think. And I have no idea what Helping Hand does. I probably still don't know what Helping Hand does, but I figured if I'm going to be taken out, I'm going to go out helping my good friend Butters. So I have no idea, but anyway, I'm taking it. He aims that Ice Beam at Wigglytuff, and we get the Freeze Hacks. It's like, come on, guys, come on. Lapras takes me out, obviously, because that was always going to be a thing. And now I'm sitting here and I'm feeling sorry for Butters because Wigglytuff is frozen solid. So not only has we been hypnotised about 100 million times, but now the freeze hacks has gone off. Lapras absorbs the water. That surf goes off. Wigglytuff takes damage. And Lapras uses Ancient Power. And there's nothing that Wigglytuff can do because it is frozen solid. It's just a matter of time now, guys. Wigglytuff is frozen. There's nothing that Butters can do. It's bad times. I'm sitting pretty right here thinking, oh my goodness, the hacks are real in this battle. Seriously, Wigglytuff is down and out. Down and out for the count. Okay, so there we go. That was the second free-for-all there, and unfortunately, for me, the result was the same. Defeat for me again. But you know what? I don't mind too much because at the end of the day, I have fun doing my streams, and I enjoy doing Wonder Cup battles with everybody. So do you know what? I'm just happy to be here. So with that, I want to say thank you very much for watching my video. If you have enjoyed the video and the content and the highlights and all of that good stuff, then I would suggest and hope that you will hit that like button. Go ahead, go and do it. If you haven't already, I would also suggest that you subscribe to my channel. I have got an awful lot of cool things planned over the next coming months. I have got a few days left before I finish work for the summer. And in the summer, I have got a whole heap of things planned. If you don't know what I've got planned, then head over to my channel, BarakiXY on YouTube. And, well, no, what? BarakiXY on YouTube. You're watching it right now. What a moron. I'm thinking I'm on the stream still. And watch my update video, because you can find all the details there of all the things that I am hoping and planning to have done over the summer. These include a new Let's Play, a co-op Let's Play, and some competitive battling, as well as continuing the Wonder Trade Wednesday streaming. It was really fantastic to see new people out on the stream. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you guys who turned out on Wednesday and supported it. We were a little bit down on numbers for the Wonder Cup battle. So please, next week, around about 8 o'clock UK time, come down, Wonder Trade some Pokemon with me, and hit me up with your friend code and you can get into the battles. That's what this is about. I want to get a bit of viewer interactivity. So with that being said, hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe, head over to Twitch next Wednesday, and follow me on Twitter, where you can keep up to date with everything that's going on in the Pokemon world of me. So guys, I will just give you a big thumbs up for following me and watching this video, and I will see you for the next Wonder Trade Wednesday highlight video this time next week. See you later guys, and take care.